First up, if we want to talk about the supply, it's only decreasing. That's because they make up 1% of the drop pool, as we mentioned earlier, and we have seen 20-some million cases unboxed in the past month, and about 40% of those on average are going to be rare cases. Therefore, we're seeing a huge decrease for so many of these cases, which leaves such a big opportunity for such a large amount of profit.
Now, it has been years since cases have seen a downwards trajectory, easily one of the most stable and reliable investments in Counter-Strike. The kilowatt case doesn't really have a large impact on case prices.
Hello there everyone, Aurinna here. Today we're going to be discussing about the market equilibrium price of CS2 case investing. There's a lot of misinformation going around with investing in this. It's highly speculative, it's risky, and so I just want to give my thoughts on this. So to begin, we're going to be cross-analyzing what YouTubers have said and try to shill to their consumer base about case investing. First up, kilowatt case does impact case prices. It's a new case siphoning demand away from active and rare case drop pool items. So that's false. Another thing that's very important to note is that supply will always be increasing. It's an infinite drop item in game. There will always be someone willing to sell the item rather than unbox it, and you're fighting against time, and you will never win against time. So when you're investing in these rare drop pool cases, or more importantly active duty cases, you're speculating in the short term, and it's highly risky, and it is not a good investment. The price will continue to go down, and I'll get into that. So with what we have on screen, we have something called a market equilibrium. And on the left side, we have P for price. And at the bottom quadrant, we have Q for quantity. And as you guys see, as supply grows up, demand will go lower. And right now, with what we see with the rare case prices, it's reached its equilibrium price. So the way it's currently priced right now, with what we know with numbers, is that there's a 1% drop chance for rare cases split between all the other ones. So 99% chance you get the active duty cases and 1% for the rare cases, and it's split across all the others. So it's like on average you get like 100 of each rare case of like Operation Hydra and stuff like that. So let's go with what other YouTubers have been talking about. Rare cases are a 1% drop chance shared between a pool of other rare cases, but supply will always outpace demand long term. You're speculating short-term gains in a risky, volatile asset that will continue to go down in price long-term. Another thing is case unboxing numbers will be correlated to player growth and interest in the game. We had an influx of price with new money coming in, fanning the flames on the market. Now that Counter-Strike 2 has came out and the release is stagnant, player numbers are going down from the peaks, and the market flow, liquidity, and prices have gone down from its peaks. The graph shown is recency bias. The number of rare case demand will go down as prices go up. This is called market equilibrium. It's where the market will reach supply and demand and reach its price point. There has already been an uptrend in people speculating on cases, artificially increasing the price on these items, and you're fighting against time. You will never win against time as supply continues to drop. It's an infinite supply commodity, and it's just not a good investment. And I would personally bet that all these cases will go down in price, whether it be 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. You have to think long term. Like you guys are speculating in short term gains, which, by the way, we have a major coming up, Major Copenhagen, with possibly bordered or borderless stickers. People are going to be quick selling their items to invest in that. We also have a possible update for an operation coming out. People quick sell during that as well. So there's going to be a lot of people listing their items, creating a seller downward pressure on the market. And these YouTubers are advising their viewer base to speculate on these items. I think a lot of them are talking in their own best interests. And it's very fake and disingenuous to case investing has become this new trend in Counter-Strike where its liquidity has gone up a lot higher. It's just people talking in their own best interest. You have to be careful where you're getting your information from. A lot of times when you're talking to someone online, they're going to be speaking in their own best interests, and that they don't care if you lose money. They're just trying to exit their bags and exit their position at any profit. Doesn't matter what damage they cause. Same thing with rug pulling from like cryptos and NFTs. It is no different. They're just talking whatever is best for their portfolio, and they continue to go for profit, which is fair. I mean, I don't blame them. So I'll just say, be careful listening to other people as they speak in their own best interest. I will say, for rare cases, there will be outliers where they perform well in the short term, but you guys really have to think long term, like 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. You have to think as a person, who will be willing to pay an exuberant price for a specific case when you can get an active duty case for close to 10 cents or even below. Like, as time goes on, there's going to be more cases in game. This was just a black swan event where we had a huge unboxing numbers and not enough listed on the market. There's millions of cases in inactive inventories that haven't been listed on the market yet. Hell, I have friends that just keep every item they have, and if they choose to list it one day, that it's not rare. You need to park your money in something more safe, you know? Investing in cases is highly speculative, volatile, risky, and in my opinion, overall stupid when there are other discontinued collections and desirable stuff in game. Like, you can go for capsules from like Stockholm or Antwerp, or older stuff from Operation Riptide stickers. There's other collections that you can park your money into that could possibly have better growth long term. A lot of the cases have reached their apex point. I don't see how much upside potential is for them. I see a lot more downside risk. So I just want to say to everyone who's investing in these CS2 cases, I do not see it performing well long term. I think a lot of these YouTubers need to... they don't need to do anything. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Anyways, I just want to give my 2 cents on this. Please be safe, guys. Make sure you guys are making good investments. First of all, investing in digital assets probably isn't the best avenue for a lot of people, considering there's a lot of people who don't know what they're doing. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you guys for listening to me where I talk about stuff. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.